I think we are live. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Let me just take that reverb off there. So we should be live in the Kirsten Adamson launch event page and on my main page as well. So let me know if you've got sound, audio, video, all that stuff. Yeah, it looks as though we got a few viewers. So just give us a little message and let us know if we are live on the event page and on my or on my main Facebook page. Let's see. I've got your chat up here. Well, I will have your chat up here, hopefully. Let's see. Has it gone live here? Well, there's 50 people, so it's definitely live somewhere. Haha, there we are. I've got myself now. And let me know if you have sound. I don't appear to have sound on here. Oh yeah, I do. Let me turn that down. Alrighty, so welcome along to the Let Me Live launch gig. We are live at Colour Sound Studios up in Edinburgh and Haymarket here. And John has kindly joined me for this evening as well. So it's a wee bit chilly in here, so we've been trying to warm our fingers up, and John's opted for the coat option.
Yeah, for now, get warmed up first.
Yeah. So anyway, let me know how you're all doing. Thank you all so much for the support with the charity donations. That's been amazing so far, and I think we are getting a lot closer to the target of £500 for supporting Mind Scotland. So thank you very much for that. As you all know, today is the single launch official day, although I've been going on and on about this single for a long time now, or so it feels to me anyway. But today is the official launch of the single, so you can now download it from Bandcamp. I've popped the link on this live event, and you can stream it on Spotify as well if you stream. So I'm just going to check some comments, make sure everyone's all doing good. We've got support in Mind Scotland here. Cool. It's great to have you guys here. Good. Guten Abend in Germany. Awesome. Okay, I think everyone says they can hear us all good. So we're going to play a set tonight which is full of my own songs, a few of my dad's songs as well. And we're just gonna have a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
And I shall just make sure I've got your guitar coming through. Let me just check on this one. Yeah, we're all good. Okay, let's do this. We're going to start with a song that was that's written by my band, The Marriage, and it's about throwing everything that's been a bit crap in your life into a big box and setting it on fire. It's called Box and Burn It. 2, 3, 4. Whatever you lost, you don't have to find it. Whatever is true gets caught in a lie. We all make mistakes. We go out to find them. We carry the weight of the world on our mind. It's not by the eye. You don't have to earn it. It's all in your soul. You don't have to learn it. Put it in a box and burn it. If you've been sad, you can hurt in the circus and cry like nobody's there. Whatever you've lost, it doesn't define you. Whatever you got, if you've been sad, you can put that behind you. We don't need to fear to open our eyes. Whatever you've got, it doesn't define you. Whatever you've lost, you're still alive. It's not by the hour, you don't have to earn it. It's all in your soul, oh, you don't have to learn it. Put it in a box and burn it. Put it in a box and burn it. Put it in a box and burn it. Oh, na na, in a box and burn it. Put it in a box and burn it. I just saw it flashed up. Rob Bailey was saying that he loved the guitar melody line. So,
Oh, nice one.
yeah,
Oh,
John.
thanks, Rob. Cheers.
John and I were mucking about with that earlier, and I'm not a lead guitarist at all. So I was trying to work out a wee harmony line to go along with the lead line on it, and
Yeah.
I think I just about pulled it off.
That was great. It sounded brilliant.
So anyway, I hope you.
I was just
hope
trying
you
not to
enjoyed
mess
that
up.
one. We were both just trying not to mess up there. So that was a song written and released by my band, The Marriage, and that album's out just now as well. It's called Imagining Sunsets. So so now I've got to do a big old retune of this guitar. So I'll chat to you a little bit while I do that.
What's the guitar tuned in for that?
For that one I just played,
Yeah.
it's a tuning called Dad Dad.
Right, okay. D-A-D.
D-A-D.
D-A-D,
Yep.
right.
And it's a Dave Byrne tuning.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's an official tuning, but Dave Byrne sort of made it up, and
Yeah.
and he plays a lot of songs in that tuning.
Oh,
actually.
right, okay. A lot of the marriage songs
A lot of the
are in
marriage
that
stuff,
tuning.
yeah, and a lot of his solo stuff too.
Right. Sort of drone
So yeah,
tuning, you
yeah,
get
it's like
the open strings.
very droney. Just means that you've got a big old crazy guitar tune afterwards. But I thought we'd do that one first, and then we can not worry about guitar tuning for the rest of the gig. Fingers crossed. So as you can maybe see on the live vid coming up here, I have put the tip jar up, as this is a public stream, and yeah. So if you would like to donate any tips towards the performance tonight, then they are greatly appreciated, but not entirely necessary. We're nearly there. Just that old B string, and we're in.
These Dave Byrne tunings.
I know, yeah.
Holding up our progress.
We're locked and loaded. Okay, so I'm going to do a song now, which was written by my dad and his time in a band called the Raphaels. And that should be right. Yeah. And I played it last week during my Halloween/fall set on my members site. So it goes a little something like this. I took my past out for a ride along the North Sea. All my demons in the back seat, crying out for me. Time to pay the piper, time to call a martyr, time to cough it up. The last thing on my mind was another shot at love. Too many, too many, too many ghosts. One too many ghosts to fall in love. Avarice and drunkenness, pride and infidelity. Well, I left them out at the bus stop along the coast. You brushed past from nowhere, and you sat right up in front with me. You were looking like a virgin, unconfirmed, waiting for the host. But there ain't no virgins here, no novices, no innocence, just a dark desire for forgiveness. Too many, too many, too many ghosts. One too many ghosts to fall in. Too many, too many, too many ghosts. One too many ghosts to fall in love. I took my love out for a ride along the North Sea. Forgiveness or forgetfulness, it's all the same to me. And as I stare into his eyes and press my arms, I look over his shoulder and there my demons are. Too many, too many, too many ghosts. One too many ghosts to fall. Too many, too many, too many ghosts. One too many ghosts to fall in love. One too many ghosts to fall in love. One too many ghosts to fall in love. Cool. So that was one of my dad's songs, and it was called "Too Many Ghosts." It's on an album by a band of his called the Raphaels. So I hope you're all enjoying the show so far. If you could, I'd be really grateful if you could hit share on this video or watch party, and yeah, that would be awesome. So I can see there's lots of you in already, so for those of you who haven't seen us before, I do this stream every Friday night through my members site, which is through a website called patreon.com, and I've put the link there if you'd like to sign up. There's also links to donate to the charity, which is Supporting Mind Scotland, and so if you want to download my latest single and donate, then that would be awesome as well. So, Jessica's here. Hey Jess, hope you're good. All right, so we're going to do one of my songs now. And it's a bit of a favourite of mine, and it was from my first solo record, and it's called Like This. How can we stay like this? How can we live this way? Can we have just one kiss? We can't stay like this. Well, I could walk away, and you could do the same. But something makes us stay like this. And if it's wrong, well, let it be. 'Cause I know you feel for me, and I don't mind taking all the blame. We can't stay like this. If it's wrong to feel this way, and hard for you to say, well, I don't mind taking all the blame. We can't stay like this. I've not fallen out of love with everything I have. I just don't know if it's enough to stay like this. We can't stay like this, like this, like this, like this. We can't stay like this. So, a wee song of mine called Like This. And yeah, you can hear that again in its full synth and beats entirety.
Yeah.
And nothing like the version you just heard.
Did you play synths on it?
I think I did actually, yeah. I sort of programmed the synths and stuff, and I used to play the synths live.
Ah, right.
So yeah, no,
Cool.
I had quite a lot of fun with that album.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's very different from the country stuff that I kind of grew up right in, and what I'm kind of going back to just now. So.
Right, yeah.
But I think it's good to keep things varied.
Yeah, definitely.
So, what have we got next? Just double checking this is 100% in the old pocket. Alright, so I hope everyone's keeping safe and sane and all that stuff. It's quite difficult at this point.
Yeah, sure
But
is.
but yeah, we're hoping to bring a little bit of entertainment and fun into your Friday. So let's see, everybody doing all good? Pop in the comments where you're watching from. It's always nice to see how far spread my viewers are.
Yeah.
I like to always find the furthest away person. Okay, so stop talking. Play a song. Alrighty. I just need to flick this over. Alrighty. This is actually another song from the Raphael's album, and I played it maybe last week. I can't remember when I played it last, but it's called Learning to Roll. You could smell the sea on his working clothes. I'd take his rough hands and I wouldn't let go. Well, if ships don't sail, then our table's bare, and I'm not alone out there. Gotta grow up fast when you don't have a choice, when the table's bare and there's no father's voice. Smell his working clothes on the cold salt air, and I'm not alone out there. No, I'm not alone out there. We are cast adrift on an endless storm. Many dreams will come and wash overboard, but we will not mourn what we have not lost. We will learn to row with the oars we have got. For the waves may die, but the sea remains. Nets disappear in the deep again, lifting life for all to share. And we're not alone out there. No, we're not alone out there. We are cast adrift on an endless storm. Many dreams will come and wash overboard, but we will not mourn what we have not lost. We will learn to row with the oars. We are cast adrift on an endless storm. Many dreams will come and wash overboard, but we will not mourn what we have not lost. We will learn to row with the oars we have got. No, we have got. We have got. We will learn to row with the oars. That was good. There was a little bit of improv.
Yeah, that's not how
we definitely
that.
we definitely never planned to end
That's
it like
my
that.
fault.
No, it's fine. I just
Adding melodies
it's
in.
nice to just do that and
Yeah,
get,
for sure.
get into it a little bit.
Nice song.
Right, let's see if people are all enjoying. Cool. I'm glad you're all enjoying it so far. Like I say, folks, the links are all up on the the live vid here to donate to the charity, download the single, our tip jar. I think there's a bunch of stuff there. But yeah, and if you can't do any of those, then a little share of the video is also really appreciated. So thank you so much for watching. Okay, so this is we're going to play a new song of mine, and it was written in lockdown actually, and it was not about lockdown, but it's called "Useless at Being Alone," and John just learnt it this week, and he asked me if it was. He said, "Did you write that?" Because he loved it so much.
Yeah, it's so classic. Like it's like one of those ones that seems like it's been around for a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just like sounds older than.
Yeah,
than it is.
definitely. I was like, is this a cover? Is this do I know this? Yeah, not in like a sort of cliched way, but it's just got this great classic formula. It's a great tune.
Well, thank you, and hopefully I remember it now.
Yeah.
That would be good, wouldn't it? It's great, and I've just forgotten it.
Aye.
Okay. So this is called "Useless at Being Alone." So. I'm good at being a mother. I'm good at making a home. I'm great at pretending that everything's fine, but I'm useless at being alone. I'm honest and I'm caring. I'm crazy as they come. This version of me is the best that I've known, but I'm useless at being alone. Shout it from the rooftops, sing it from above. Though I know I got somebody soon coming home, I'm useless at being alone. I'm frightening when I'm angry, and sorry sometimes when I'm wrong. I'm still just a little girl acting full grown, and I'm useless at being alone. Shout it from the rooftops, sing it from above. Though I know I got you at the end of the phone, I'm useless at being alone. I'm confident and outspoken, and so grateful for being alive. And sometimes I catch myself smiling inside, but not without you by my side. Shout it from the rooftops, sing it from above. Though I know I got you at the end of the phone, I'm useless at being alone. And I know I'll be fine the minute you're home, but I'm useless at
ending right too.
We did, yeah. That was how we practiced it.
Yeah, definitely. I told you I'd get it. I told you. I knew it.
Yeah, I also really enjoy. There's something really enjoyable about singing that song.
Yeah.
It's the sort of like sea shanty rhythm of it. I
Yeah,
think,
definitely. Yeah, it's got that little waltz thing going on.
Yeah, it's just it's just kind of enjoyable to sing. So I hope it's enjoyable to listen to as well. That's the plan.
Yeah, sure is.
Cool. So we're going to play a song that we played a few weeks ago now, I think. Is that right? Is that one of the tunes we did?
I think so, yeah, we did. We did it in right here.
Yeah, so John joined me a couple of weeks ago for one of my members' sets, which are every Friday at 8:30. And we played a whole bunch of songs written by myself and my dad. And it was a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
Cool, so... Dorel says it's lockdown era music.
Yeah.
She's right, it totally is. Yeah, that wasn't actually about lockdown, but I suppose it is quite fitting, that song.
Yeah, it's applicable.
Yeah.
Multi-applicable.
Yeah. So this is another song written by my dad, and it's a song that I grew up hearing, so yeah, it's quite poignant to sing it now as an adult, and it's great to play it with a great guitarist too.
Thank you very much.
So this is called Ships. Look at him now, another used man, wearing the passing of his dignity with all the courage that he can. He stood in the storm, carved out in stone. He said, I've worn my honesty with pride in everything I've done. So where were you when my ship went down? Where were you when I ran aground? Where were you when I turned it around? Where were you when they burned me down? Where were you when my ship went down? Where were you when I ran aground? Where were you when I turned it around? Where were you when they burned me down? Oh, look at her now, all tired and worn. She never thought her life would come to be so cold or so alone. She walked in the light and fought bondage for love. She said, I'd cast off the chains that I was born with, but it never was enough. So where were you when my ship went down? Where were you when I ran aground? Where were you when I turned it around? Where were you when they burned me down? Lost, silent souls washed upon the shores, left to walk the sands evermore, evermore. Ooh, So one of my dad's classic songs called Ships with a P. That's for Robert Bailey. Okay. Ian says, good songs never die. Yep. That is absolutely right. Yeah, I feel very lucky to have been left with so many amazing songs to not only to remember my dad by, but also to play. So pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go. So, yeah, I think everyone's enjoying it.
Cool.
Leslie says just wow. So
We're enjoying it too.
yeah, we are.
It's great.
Always.
Yep.
Okay, so going from one of my dad's classics to one of mine, this is a song that is also on my first solo record, and one that is always really fun to play live. And it's written about a breakup, and about how one day we might kind of see each other across the street and remember how much we were in love. But my favourite line in it is always, and the light of the moon is my only connection to you. So sort of imagine lying in bed at night, and now the only thing that connects the two of you is simply the light of the moon. And I like that, and that was all I wanted to connect with this person in the end.
Right, okay. That's a good lyric.
Okay. Anyway, enough about what it's about. Let's just play it.
Okay. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. From now on, I'll be fine on my own. And from now on, I'll find peace here alone. Well, there's no use in crying after so many tears through the years that I spent there with you. But maybe sometime we'll meet again, and I'll remind you your heart was mine, and we were so in love. Oh, Daniel, oh, Daniel, oh, Daniel. With your words, you taught me how life really hurts, and in your eyes I saw wonder, but I found lies. Now I cannot return to you after so many fights through the nights that I spent there with you. But maybe sometime we'll meet again, and I'll remind you your heart was mine, and we were so in love. Oh, Daniel, oh, Daniel, oh, Daniel, so in love. and parted too. Now I can sleep in silence, and the light of the moon is my only connection to you. Oh, you. But maybe sometime we'll meet again, and I'll remind you your heart was mine, and we were so in love. Oh, Daniel, maybe sometime we'll meet again, and I'll remind you your heart was mine, and we were so in love. Oh, Daniel, oh, Daniel, oh, Daniel, so in
Did I get that wee lick?
You did, yeah. I think that
Yeah.
was the exact one.
Something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
I do love a good guitar lick.
Yeah. Me too. I'm biased though.
So yeah, a song of mine called Daniel. Cool. So we've got just a couple more songs for you, and obviously the single "Let Me Live" is going to be one of them. But before we play that, we're going to play another song that we performed a couple of weeks ago on my members site, and this one is a song of my dad's, and the recording of this song featured Kate Bush on it, which is pretty amazing stuff, really.
Yeah.
So John performs the task of Kate Bush's backing vocals.
Easy, of course.
So anyway, this is called The Seer.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Long ago I heard a tale I never will forget. The time was in the telling, on the bank the scene was set. The sky was rolling blindly on the tail and had not gone. She washed her hair among the stones and saw what was to come. All this must pass. There will be blood among the corn and heroes in the hills, but there is more to come, my boy, before you've had your fill. Men will come and rape the soil as though it were their own, and they will bathe their feet in oil as I have bathed my own. All this must pass. All things must come, just as I tell you here. Stones will stand together as though searching for the stars, and all come crashing down again before they reach too far. She turned to face the setting sun, I turned to walk away, but then she called my name again and beckoned me to stay. All things must pass. All things must come, just as I tell you here. She told me of the famous sons who write their names in peace, yet be cut down before the time has come for their release. Just as I tell you here. Even now I wait for the coming day, and even now she waits in the dawn for what she said was heaven sent or brought to bear in hell. And men of hope would stand alone and still be cast a lie, just as the Romans cast them on the day they were to die. All this must pass, all things must come, just as I tell you here. Even now I wait for the coming day. And even now she waits in the dawn for the tale she tells, for the gifts that she will send, for the sight she knows, for a vision that still grows, with the dream in her eyes no one has seen. No.
Nice one.
My fingertips are so cold I can barely feel them.
Really?
Is yours warmed up?
Not really, no. My body is warm, but my hands are like ice.
Yeah, my body's all right now as well. Just my fingertips are like frozen. It's not actually that cold in here. It's just, I don't know, playing guitar does require an optimum level of heat, doesn't it?
Yeah. But then if your hands are too warm, that's bad too.
That
It's
is
kinda-
true, yeah.
Yeah, it's, I
It's
don't know.
sort of got to be the perfect temperature.
Perfect temperature for my optimum musical
Yeah.
performance. I will not perform unless I'm in 22.5-degree
I
room
know, totally.
/ climate.
So yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying our freezing fingertips. We've got a couple more songs to play, and I'm going to play the penultimate song, which is the single "Let Me Live." And I know that my members will have heard this song a lot, but I think there's quite a few of you watching now, and you might not have heard this song for a long time anyway, or at all. And John's going to jump over onto the pedal steel, which I hope you can see him. Yeah, you can just see him in the corner there. So thank you all for tuning in. We've got 2 more songs, and this one is of course the single "Let Me Live." So if you've enjoyed the show, then we do have our tip jar up there, and we're splitting the tips in half, straight down the centre, and they're very much appreciated. And also the links are there to donate and download the single. As I said before, I am trying to fundraise for Support in Mind Scotland, which is a mental health charity, and yeah, they are in need of funds during this time. As you know, events are cancelled pretty much, so they don't have the funding that they would usually rely on from charity events, and also with all the job losses this year and people on furlough, etc., and not knowing how it's going to be, they don't have their usual kind of personal donations as well. So yeah, if you can spare any pennies for them and download the single at the same time, the Bandcamp link is there for that, and also the tip jar is there for us musicians who still can't get out and play live after all this time. But anyway, we enjoy these streams, don't we, John?
Yeah, it's great. It's good to play.
I know.
To play with you.
It's really great. John and I have only really played 2 or 3 times before, but yeah, I think seems to be could be a musical relationship for life.
Hope so.
Hope so.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, this is called Let Me Live. I've just seen my mum's put up the PayPal link as well. Thanks, Mum. Are you all good,
Yeah? Yeah. It's good.
If your hands will warm up enough to
Get this bar in tune, it's all good.
We never did imagine the future would be this, caught up in our distractions, our own eternal bliss. Sometimes we said that World War III might be the next big thing. We'd write the words for all the songs our great-grandchildren sing. Now we're all resigned to staying home and keeping clean. Suddenly the lives we knew live only in our dreams. Facts and figures flying out of people's TV screens. And influential politicians make you wanna scream. We don't know when all of this is over, so we sit tight and hold on to our dreams. Let me live once again like I did yesterday, before all of my freedom was taken away. Let me open my eyes to the world that's outside and live like I did yesterday. Our heroes used to live in comic books and fairy tales. Rock and roll stars, astronauts, and pirates setting sail. We'd see them in our movies, capes a-blowing in the gale. We were on the edges of our seats, praying they didn't fail. Now we don't know when we will see our mothers, or if we'll fall apart at the seams. Let me live once again like I did yesterday, before all of my freedom was taken away. Let me open my eyes to the world that's outside and live like I did yesterday. Now heroes live right on our street and go to work each day, clawing back our freedom, keeping death at bay. They want to see their children, what would the people say? Heroes don't wear capes no more, 'cause they can't fly away. We'll remember them when this is over, oh, and how they showed us all what bravery means. Let me live once again like I did yesterday, before all of my freedom was taken away. Let me open my eyes to the world that's outside and live like I did yesterday. Oh, when I open my eyes, it's a new world outside. Will I live like I did yesterday? Let me live like I did yesterday. Beautiful. So thank you so much for watching, folks.
Thank you.
We are going to leave you with this wonderful song that I didn't write. And it's a song that is you very much will know it. Everyone will. But I did a version of it maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago now, and it's just, the song's just stuck with me that whole time, and so I wanted to play it one more time. And it's got such a like inspirational feel about it, and the lyrics and the just the melody and everything. It's like the perfect song, isn't it?
Well, yeah, we were saying before, like, it's one of those songs that has like always been in the air like my whole life, but I actually, like, first time I sat down and listened to it with headphones on the other day when I learned it, you know, and it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's so like all the instruments and the vocal take and the production. It's such it's an amazing thing.
Yeah, just one of these true classics that you don't even think about, but when you hear it again, it just like lights you up inside.
For sure, yeah.
So yeah, we're going to end on this song, and I'm not going to tell you the title because you'll know it. So thank you all so much. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone all the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now. The pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, there's nothing but blue skies. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone all the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Oh, it's gonna be a bright, sunshiny Thank you all so much for your support, and I just want to say a truly special thanks to everyone who has supported me on my members site through Patreon. I truly would not be surviving as a musician without you all. So thank you so much, and thanks very much to John for joining me again.
Yeah, thank you. I also like to say thanks to Kirsten's Patreon fans for the very generous tips he gave me last time I was playing. I really appreciate that. Very unexpected, but it was thanks to all of you.
Yeah, they
Thanks
truly are like the most amazing fans.
Yeah, they really are.
So thank you all so much. I know we're now just saying thanks back and forward, but it really is to musicians. This just makes the difference so much. So I hope you've enjoyed the Let Me Live launch show. I've finally launched it into the stratosphere of the world. So if you haven't downloaded it already, the links are all there to go ahead and download. You can stream it on Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff. And the tip jar is there. One last thing, I'm also going to be doing a performance in December with the musicians who played on the recording of Let Me Live. Now, that is going to be made possible by a technology called Stream Cycle. So the drummer is going to be out in New York. Another different pedal steel player will be down in London, along with Dave Byrne, my other songwriting buddy, who's going to play bass. And I'll be in Edinburgh. And we've got the tech sorted to make that happen, which is just extraordinary, really.
Yeah, it is.
So anyway, the tickets for that are on my website, kirstenadamson.com. It's called, the event's called New York, London and Edinburgh. So just thank you so much. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. And if you liked what you saw tonight, then you can sign up to my Patreon site. It's patreon.com/Kirsten Adamson, and I'm live every Friday. But if you don't wish to do that, then I'm also live the first Friday of every month from my Facebook here, where you're watching. So I guess that's it, right?
I think so.
I think I got everything.
Yeah.
I think I covered it all. So a big thank you to Support and Mind Scotland as well for putting a lovely article up today about the fundraising that I'm doing. And I hope to absolutely smash the target of £500 for you all. So fingers crossed. Okay, take care, everybody. I'm now going to hit end stream. So cheers, everyone.
Thanks, folks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Cheers.